Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Narayanam Namaskrityam
Narayana Namaskrityam
Naram Chaiva Narottamam
Naram Chaiva Narottamam
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Devi Vyasam
Tato Jayamudiraye
Tato Jayate
Nashtaprayeshva Bhadreshu
Nashtaprayeshu
Nityam Bhagavata Sevayam
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Bhagavate Uttamasloke
Bhagavati Masloke
Bhaktin Bhavadir Naistiki
Bhakti Bhavatistiki
Krishnaya Vasudevaya
Krishnaya Vasudevaya
Devaki Nandanaya Cham
Devaki Nandanaya
Nandagopa Kumaraya
Nandagopakumāraya
Govindaya Namo Namaha.
Govindaya Namo.
Hare Krishna. Welcome all the devotees for the Srimad Bhagavatam discussion. Today we are going to discuss Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 2, Chapter 8, text number 23. The canto name is The Cosmic Manifestation and the chapter name is Questions by King Parīkṣit. Please repeat the sloka behind me. Yathātma-tantro bhagavān
yathā-tantro bhagavān
vikrīḍaty ātma-māyayā
vikrīḍati ātma-māyayā
visṛjya yathā-māyām
visṛjya yathā-māyām
udāste sākṣivat vibhuḥ.
udāste sākṣivat vibhuḥ.
Word by word meaning. Please repeat behind me. Yathā,
Yathā,
as.
as
ātma-tantraḥ,
ātma-tantraḥ,
independent.
independent.
Bhagavān,
Bhagavān,
the personality of Godhead.
the personality of Godhead.
Vikrīḍati,
Vikrīḍati,
enjoys his pastimes.
enjoys his pastimes.
ātma-māyayā,
ātma-māyayā,
by his internal potency.
by his internal potency.
Visṛjya,
Visṛjya,
giving up.
giving
Va, as also.
as also.
Yathā,
Yathā,
as he desires.
as
Māyām,
māyām,
the external potency.
the external potency.
Udāste,
Dasa
remains. Sākṣivat,
sākṣivat,
just as the witness.
just as
Vibhuḥ,
vibhuḥ,
the Almighty.
the Almighty.
Translation purport by Divine Grace Abhay Charna of the A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada.
Yaśodā.
Translation, please repeat behind me. The independent personality of Godhead
Personality of Godhead
enjoys his pastimes
enjoys his pastimes
by his internal potency,
by his internal potency,
and at this time
and the time
of annihilation
of annihilation
gives them up to the external potency,
the external potency,
and he remains
and he remains
a witness to it all.
a witness to all.
Purport. Lord Śrī Kṛṣṇa, being the Supreme Personality of Godhead and fountainhead of all other incarnations, is the only independent person. He enjoys his pastimes by creation as he desires and gives them up to the external energy at the time of annihilation. By his internal potency only, he kills the demon Pūtanā, even though enjoying his pastimes in the lap of his mother Yaśodā. And when he desires to leave this world, he creates the pastimes of killing his own family members, Yadu-kula, and remains unaffected by such annihilation. He is the witness of everything that is happening, and yet he has nothing to do with anything. He is independent in every respect, Mahārāja Parīkṣit desired to know more perfectly, for a pure devotee ought to know well. Hare Krishna. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmilidam Yena Dasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimade Bhakti Vedanta Swami Tinamine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharni Nirvishesha Shunyavad Pashasha Deshatarni Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. Today's sloka, it is the continuation of the same chapter, the questions asked by Parikshit Maharaj to Sukadeva Goswami. So today, Parikshit Maharaj is saying that the independent personality of Godhead enjoys his pastime by his internal potency, and at the time of annihilation, gives them up to the external potency, and he remains a witness to it all. So, Lord has three kind of potencies: internal potency, external potency, and marginal potency. So, whatever this material creation, whatever we are seeing here, this and all is external potency of the Lord. And the living entities who are there along with the Supreme Lord, who are there in the Supreme spiritual world, the spiritual world and his creation there in the spiritual world, that is in the internal potency of the Lord. And the Srimati Radharani, she is also the internal potency of the Lord. So that is the power of the Shakti of the Lord. So whatever the material thing, but outwardly it is, we are seeing that it is detached from the Lord. We are seeing, the layman, if you see that, even though he is saying the faith on the Lord, so they were thinking that Lord is there, but this external potency, this eternal world, whatever we are seeing, this material world, it is, it is not in his control. Like that they will think. But this is the external potency of the Lord. Still, he is the, that's what here is saying, that he remains a witness to it all. So, and we, the living entities who are there in this material world, we are the marginal potency. So why we are marginal potency? Because we are the combination of his internal energy, which is the spirit soul, and the external energy, which is this body, which is made up of the earth, water, fire, ether, and all. So because of that, since we are the combination of both external energy and the internal energy of the Supreme Lord, that is reason we are called as marginal potency of the Lord. So here it is saying that Lord is doing his pastimes using his internal potencies. Whatever his internal potencies, he will do all the pastimes. He is using his internal potency. So he kills the demon Pūtanā. So when he was in the small baby, is the infant. So in the infant stage, he was able to kill Pūtanā. So that is the greatness of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yes, if you see in our current world, we cannot, a small baby will do something, even it will take some small piece of things also. Yes, that is, they don't have that much power. So, but when the big demon Pūtanā was killed by the Supreme Lord when he was as a small baby in this material world. So this is all the internal potency of the Lord. He wanted to take this as a, is not, the Krishna came as directly came as Krishna and his original form. All the other things are incarnation of the Supreme Lord. The Narasimha Avatara, Brahma Avatara, Varaha Avatara. These are all in different incarnation of the Supreme Lord. So whenever there is a requirement, accordingly, Lord come to this material world. Only two avatars, it's called Purna avatars. One is Purna avatara, in the sense, it is complete. Rama avatara and Krishna avatara are the Purna avataras. That's what the Acharyas are saying in the scriptures. But Krishna, as per our Gaudiya Vaisnava Sampradaya, it is said that the Krishna came directly in his original form. So other Sampradaya, they may call that Krishna is the incarnation, one of the incarnation. But our understanding is Krishna is the original personality of Supreme Personality of Godhead. He himself came in this Kali Yuga. Actually, it is said that in the one day of Brahma, one time Krishna will visit in this material world. So the one day of Brahma, 14 Manus will be, 14 Manus will be there. So is that each, 14 Manu means it is 72 mantra, it will be there. So in that, one time Krishna will visit in this material world. That happened 5,000 years back. So we are very fortunate when Krishna reached this, came to this material world. We are very near to that time we took birth. And Nammalvar, who is the one of the Sri Sampradaya Acharya, who is the Alvar. So he's a prominent Acharya there, Nammalvar. He born after 43 days of Krishna left this material world. So he was in his slokas, in his poems, he was saying that I am so unfortunate that I couldn't see the Supreme Lord directly. After 43 days, I born in this material world, like that. He was feeling so much. So everybody accepted Krishna as a Supreme Lord, Supreme Personality of Godhead, but their other understanding is their Narayana is the Supreme and others are incarnation. But our Gaudiya Savariyas Vaisnava Sampradaya, what we are telling is Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, all the others are incarnations. But there is no difference between all the other incarnation and Krishna. We cannot say that, okay, Narasimha Avatara happened in the Satya Yuga and Rama Avatara happened in the Treta Yuga and Krishna came under the Dwapara Yuga. So according to our thing is, so if somebody born after us, we will say that they are small brothers. It's a younger brother. And somebody born before us, it is a elder brother. So we cannot consider that Narasimha is the elder brother and Rama is the elder brother and Krishna is the younger brother. We cannot do like that because this younger elder, this time is controlled by we are controlled by the time. That is the reason we are considering that it's a elder, younger and all. Since we are in the material world, we are under the control of time. So under the control of this Maya Devi. So that is the reason we are seeing the elders, youngers in our birth. But Lord, there is no elder, younger and all Lord. All are same. Narasimha Avadara same, Rama Avadara same, Krishna, everybody same. And Kalki, whether he is going to come for us, he is going to come in the future. But for Lord, past, present, future, everything same. Because he is the controller of the time. So there is no present, past and future for the Lord. So that is the reason Lord always remain in the same body. We are changing the body every time. So we are saying that, okay, we are taking birth, we are remaining for some time and we are getting the disease at old age and we are dying. So it is, then we are taking the another body. But the spirit story is same for us, but we are changing the body. Because of the changing the body, we are forgetting the previous births, everything. That is by the mercy of the Supreme Lord. But Lord is not changing the body like us, because Lord body is Lord body, and there is no difference between Lord's body and Lord's soul. So Lord and Lord's soul both are everything same. That is the reason we are calling them as a Chachidananda Vigraha. Even Brahmaji also saying in Brahma Samhita, Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha. So Anadiradir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. Like that Brahmaji is saying in Brahma Samhita. So that means he is calling that Krishna is the Parama. Ishvara, he is the Ishvara and he is the Parama. He is the very old. Sachit Ananda Vigraha. So he is explaining his body type. What is the body of the Krishna? Sachit Ananda. His body is eternal, knowledge and blissful. This is the combination of Krishna's body. Our soul also the same Sachit Ananda Vigraha only. But since we wanted to enjoy this material world, Lord provided this body according to our desire. So our original position is Sachidananda Vigraha, but since we are degraded, we got this body. So this body, whatever we got, is made up of my earth, water, fire, only the material things only. So we cannot proud of this body because this is useless. But we have to use this body as a vehicle to cross over this material world. So for that, Lord gave this body to us. So in that way, we have to utilize this body to cross over this material ocean and to reach the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That is our goal of life. So since we are the external potency of the Lord, we are the marginal potency. So whatever this material world, it's the external potency. So here it is mentioned that at the time of annihilation, gives them up to the external potency. What he is giving is using his internal potency and doing the pastimes. The Lord is doing the pastimes. And during the annihilation, so annihilation in the sense, the pralaya is happening. Everywhere it is the watery water. It is covering the water. Sometimes any of the one Panchaputa, it will be increased and it will destroy the entire world. Like sometimes fire, sometimes water. So it will use for the annihilation, destroying everything. So for us, outwardly, if you some annihilation means it is only this nature is doing the annihilation. So water is increasing. It is covering everywhere, water. When Markandeya Muni, he got the benediction that he wanted to live forever. He wanted to live as a 16 always. So yes, he got the, according to his astrological astrological prediction, he's supposed to die at the age of 16. So Markandeya Muni, he went and catch hold of Shiva and he asked the benediction from Shiva, I don't want to die. So Shiva said, I cannot give that. Then he asked, I can give the benediction that you will be ever 16. So he was ever 16 actually. So he was not dying. He was seeing so many generation after generation. He was seeing so many generations are taking birth. They are dying and all, but he is not dying. But he was there at the time of annihilation also. That was he was the witness for the Vadapatra Shai. Lord is in the leaf, the banyan tree leaf. He was Lord lying in the banyan tree leaf, and he was taking his legs, and then the feet, the big toe of his feet. He was tasting that like that. We used to see the one picture, right? That picture that time during the annihilation is happened. So during the annihilation, by seeing that, we can understand that okay, it's only this the ocean is increasing, ocean water is increasing, and it's covering all the material world. But this is under the control of the Supreme Lord only. Not Supreme Lord, not directly taking that. It is giving this activity to the external potency of the Lord. That means these are this material world is external potency. So the external potency, it is taking care of the annihilation. But still, that is also one of the energy of the Supreme Lord only. But for us, we will say that since we are not able to understand, we cannot understand the Supreme Lord's what is internal potency, what is external potency, what is marginal potency. So it is very hard to understand this theory. So it is not a theory, it is a scriptural way it is explained. So it is very much according to our understanding, because we are seeing only this material world. We never saw how the spiritual world will be. We never saw how the soul will be. We don't know many of the things. So we are, according to our understanding, whatever we know, with that it is explained to us. Okay, this material world, whenever there's a pralaya happen, the water will increase. That means it is the external energy of the Lord. So external energy of the Lord, we can understand. It is not only the nature it is doing. Somebody should be there to do that, right? That is the external energy of the Lord doing that. And also, and his Prabhupada is explaining about the another pastime of killing his own family members, Yadu dynasty, Yadu-kula. Because the Yadu-kula, they are all when Lord appear in this material world, Lord won't come alone. He will always come along with his associates. So who are all the Yadu-kula? They are all the associates of Supreme Lord. So the associates of the Supreme Lord, they cannot conquered or killed by anybody in this material world. Nobody is there to kill those the associates of the Supreme Lord. So that is the reason the Yadu-kula people, so the Lord made the arrangement. It's a kind of illusion only. So he made that each and every person of their own family killing each other, and they are like destroying. That means they are going back to their respective position, because Lord wanted to close his pastimes in this material world. That's the reason before he is leaving, he cleared the Yadu dynasty and let them send. After that only, Lord also went to his dham. So this is the way. So that also it is the kind of annihilation. But that is also by seeing that, okay, it is they killed each other. Lord's hand is not there. We are seeing the outside. Outwardly we see means how where the Lord came over here, because they fought each other, they intoxicated, they fought each other, they died. That is the way we will understand. But Lord is making the situation. He is that's why he is a sarva karana karanam. That's why we are calling the Lord as sarva karana karanam. He is the cause for all causes. So he is the cause for that also. Because the annihilation should happen, annihilation should happen in that way. That's the reason he made that situation. So Lord's hands is there each and everywhere. But he is aloof from everything. That is the beauty. So he is a sarva karana karanam, but he is aloof from everything. So that is the beauty of the Lord's and his activities. So it is not very much possible to understand each and every activities of the Supreme Lord, because Lord is unlimited. And so that is the reason. And another way, I guess Prabhupada is saying that he is independent in every respect. So even though the pastimes create internal potency, using this internal potency, he killed Pūtanā. Using his external potency, Yadu-kula, it was destroyed. Everything, it is in the potency of the Lord, but still he is independent from all of this. He is not affected. Yes, he is not bound by karma. We are the living entities. We are bound by karma. If you do some activities here, if you kill someone, immediately we will get the karma of that. We have to go through the result of that. If you do the good thing, you will get the good karma. If you do some sinful activities, they will get the bad karma. So the living entity, we have to suffer the good and bad karma. Yes, that is the verdict. But by killing this Pūtanā, Lord won't get any karma, and indirectly he was made the situation to the Yadu to be destroyed. That also Lord's act only, but for that also Lord won't get any karma. He is always independent. That's what it is here. It is said that he is independent, and he is not bound by anything. We are bound by karma. So bound in the sense, suppose somebody, our body, we have the hands and legs, everything. It is bound by the rope. Our hands and hand was cuffed and leg also cuffed. How it will be? If somebody, you see that the mental hospital or the police station, the kaidis, how they will catch hold of those people. We could have seen when they are taking that to the court, they will handcuff those kaidis and the legs also. They put the chain. So this is the way they will take them. So this is the way we are also bound in this material world. But the only person, that's what here Prabhupada is explaining. Lord is the only independent person. We are all bound by this, all these material qualities, everything. We are controlled by somebody, the three modes of material nature, but Lord is not controlled by three modes of material nature. We are controlled by time. Lord is not controlled by time. So Lord, that's the reason in all respect, Lord is always independent. We are always dependent. Even in this world, or when we liberate and when we liberate from this material world, when we go to the spiritual world also, there also liberation in the sense, we are handcuffed, and in the material world, once it is released, we will be liberate, we will be free always. It's not like that. Even in the spiritual world also, we will be under the control of the Supreme Lord. But it is somewhat, there is a difference between staying in the jail and staying in our own home in this material world, right? So that is the difference we will feel. So staying in the jail means you need to be somebody, the police officer, they will control us. You need to eat in this plate, in this way, you have to sleep, here you have to stay. Like that, they will be controlled, and this time you need to come out, is they need to go in. All the things are controlled by them. But if we come to our home, we can, according to our way, we can live. At any point of time, we can eat. Any point of time, we can sleep if you want. If you want to work, we can work. Otherwise, we don't want to work. All those because we have the independent in our house. Similar way, the Lord, when we are in this material world, we are bound by this birth, death, old age, and disease. But when liberation ends, we got the liberation from this only. Birth, death, old age, and disease only. So we will get liberated from this cycle and we will go there. But still, Lord is the controller of us, even in the spiritual world also. So our position is always the servant of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That we have to always remember. So why he is Mahārāja Parīkṣit asking so many questions? Because in order to be a pure devotee of the Lord, we should know about all about the Supreme Personality of Godhead and his creation, everything we should know. Then only we can become a pure devotee of the Lord. Without knowing anything, we cannot admire the Lord. We cannot, if you wanted to, suppose if you wanted to marry somebody, we want to know that about the person, who is his friends, what is the order, the habits are there, how he is to act, how he is to speak. All those things we'll check. Then only we'll get married to that person. A similar way, so the law, if you wanted to become a pure devotee, that means you are becoming a pure devotee of the Lord, means you are connecting with the Lord, you are surrendering yourself to the Supreme Lord. I am wanted to serve you always. So in order to serve the Lord, we want to know the qualities of the Lord, what the Lord required, what the Lord need, in the which way we have to serve. Then only we can serve properly. So Lord wanted something to eat, sometimes he wanted to sleep. So the servant should know when the Lord want to eat, when the one want to sleep, what are the things are there, Lord is potency, what is how much opulences Lord has, everything the servant should know. So since we are going to be an authorized servant of the Supreme Lord, that is a pure devotee of the Lord, means we need to know all of the things. So that is the only reason Parīkṣit Maharaj asking all these questions from the Sukadeva Goswami, so that he will become that means he is not a pure. Yes, he was the king, and he want to purify himself by hearing about the Supreme Lord, understanding the Supreme Lord, so that he can liberate from this material world. So before getting liberated, this is the message for us. Before getting liberated from this material world, we should know perfectly about the Supreme Personality of Godhead and his activities and his opulences. So if you know that, then we are eligible to go back to Godhead. Our ticket will be ready for that. So until unless we have to be in this material world. So that is the reason every day we have to try to understand the Supreme Lord by reading the scriptures, by hearing from the senior devotees. We have to try to understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead, so that it will be easy for us to go back to Godhead. So that is the reason for us, for our purpose only, means he is the representative of us. The Parīkṣit Maharaj is the representative of all of us. And what he said, because he asked the questions, and Sukadeva Goswami perfectly explained Srimad Bhagavatam. So we don't want to read any other scriptures. There are thousands of scriptures are there. We can read only Srimad Bhagavatam. You read Srimad Bhagavatam, understand it, understand the activities of the Lord, understand the potency of the Lord, then automatically how Sukadeva Parīkṣit Maharaj got liberated, similar way we will also get liberated from this material world. So let us all constantly hear, constantly read, and constantly chant, so that we will be always under the shelter of the Supreme Lord. Otherwise, Maya is there at any point of time, it is ready to catch hold of us. So when we leave this chanting, hearing, and reading, immediately it will capture hold of us. Hare Krishna. Thank you, everyone. Grandhara Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai.